अपने आगामी अंक में हम आपको कुछ और महत्वपूर्ण झलकियां दिखाएंगे इस कार्यक्रम की। फिलहाल आपको लिए चलते हैं शिकागो, इलिनॉय, जहां नॉर्थ साइड कम्युनिटी डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन ने संबोधित की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस। इस अवसर पर फोरक्लोजर की परिस्थिति से जूझ रहे होम ओनर्स को राहत देते हुए इलिनॉय अटॉर्नी जनरल ने मल्टी ईयर ग्रांट फंडिंग की घोषणा की। मल्टी ईयर ग्रांट फंडिंग की घोषणा कर इलिनॉय अटॉर्नी जनरल लीसा मैरिगन ने संघर्ष कर रहे होम ओनर्स के लिए नई उम्मीद जुटाई। ये ग्रांट शिकागो नॉर्थ साइड स्थित नॉन प्रॉफिट मल्टीकल्चरल कम्युनिटी सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को दी जाएगी। ये संस्थाएं फोरक्लोजर असिस्टेंस, होम बायर एजुकेशन, लेंडिंग प्रैक्टिसेस, डाउन पेमेंट असिस्टेंस प्रोग्राम द्वारा समुदाय की सहायता करेंगी। प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के दौरान अटॉर्नी जनरल ने इसकी अधिक जानकारी दी।
It is absolutely critical that as we clean up in the aftermath of this devastating foreclosure crisis, that we invest in keeping people in their homes, if that is financially possible, and that we also assure that we do not end up in a situation where this type of crisis happens again. Because while we've long focused on the housing impact, the reality is that the overall financial crisis was devastating to the millions and millions of people in this country that lost their jobs. So, the front end, we had a situation where people were losing their homes, and that was the concern. But once that had an economic impact on the entire country, and quite frankly, the entire world, we had a situation where millions of people ended up losing their jobs, which then on the back end created more foreclosures, not because people had necessarily been in predatory mortgages, but because they didn't have an income to sustain or could have been an otherwise sustainable mortgage. And so what we've looked at in terms of remediation is that we're looking at not just giving opportunities to individual families. We're looking at rebuilding communities, but we're also looking at turning around the housing market, because quite frankly, until the housing market turns around, the entire economy is not going to turn around. And
so on what basis do you decide what amounts of monies are to be distributed for pre-purchase or for foreclosure counseling?
So what we did with the pot of money that we received through the National Foreclosure Settlement was to gather a group of housing experts and say to them, you evaluate these proposals. In large part, it was based on the amounts that were asked for, as well as the experience of those experts as to how much certain services would cost. In almost all circumstances, what we asked was that it be a collaborative approach and that that money be used to leverage other resources. And so with the Northside Housing Collaborative, the excitement is that it is a group of long-term service organizations that have done terrific work in their communities, but that they have also reached out to partner with John Marshall Law School to be providing pro bono legal services. And so we're very sure that there's going to be great success with this program, both in keeping people in their homes as well as allowing really the next generation of home buyers to be successful.